Welcome to the Published Plot. I'm Nate.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Mike.
And today we're back with another quiz show.
Yes!
Something, a nice little fun palate cleanser. You know, sometimes we do things that are really deep and studious. Sometimes we do things that are just kind of ridiculous. Today we're just going to have a little bit of fun.
All right.
I've worked out a sort of a game, if you will. A little quiz to ask you to.
Okay.
So, we're going to call, what I'm calling it is Saintly Companions.
Incompanions.
And Companions.
I'm assuming that's the right answer. It's going to be like Saint so-and-so, and you're like, Incompanions.
And Companions.
Yeah, all right. You got me. No, actually, I have a number of things that you could go out and do.
Ooh.
And we're going to bend the laws of time and space.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's going to get a little timey-wimey.
Yeah, so that you could go and tell me if you could go and do this thing with with people who were saints.
I do have to mention there was one glorious moment when Homer got really mad and he said, "In this house, we obey the laws of thermodynamics."
We do.
But not the laws of time and space.
That's right. We're gonna bend those ones.
Okay.
We won't break them. We'll just bend them.
Okay.
I assume
It's a thought experiment.
It's entirely rhetorical.
Canonized saints.
Official canonized saints or ones that were
Or like blessed.
highly legendary.
Beati.
We'll take the Beati, and if there are ones where they were very strong, where they were legendary, but they were like very. It wasn't just like this one group really believed that, you know.
So like St. Christopher's Inn, I can't say I want to do something with Mr. Rogers and apologize, but for being super scared of Lady Elaine Fairchild as a child.
Correct.
Listen, if any Presbyterian minister is in heaven, it's Fred Rogers.
Yeah.
It is, and you know, once he's got a. I will be willing to accept him if he could get to the servant of God status.
See, it's the problem I discuss whenever I'm in an interdenominational
He
group.
just needs the cultists.
Catholics only go and officially declare Catholic saint, because otherwise you're stepping on other people's toes.
Yep.
Just like the Orthodox do. Just like how we all agree
So-
that the Coptic
Really,
the Coptic are martyrs and are in heaven, even though it's not in any church but the Coptic church.
So really simply, we just need those of our Protestant brothers and sisters
to
actually
saints.
develop a cultus around the people that we all know should be considered saints.
I'm going to have to go ahead and disagree, only because it really annoys me that the Church of England will canonize anybody.
Anyone.
That's
They
fair.
don't even have to be Christian.
I'm just saying.
Like, I know,
For all those people
even
who-
in the catechism, that non-Christians can, because if they were not Christian due to no fault of their own, get to heaven. Declaring them as saint is a bit of much.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to assume they have 5 seconds of purgatory.
I'm just saying there are a large number of Catholics who honestly believe that Billy Graham could probably be considered for sainthood. But the problem is that we need some of those people that would actually go and follow Billy Graham.
Yes.
To go and get the ball rolling, because we can't do it.
Yeah. I feel that we've gotten off track.
We have.
We have, but
It's a fun off track, though.
It is.
After he died, assuming that he was probably in purgatory, I did ask him for a prayer just to mess with his mind, because, you know, growing up, you know, living Baptist, he's like, darned, I was wrong. Wait, people are still asking for help.
Both by name, Billy Graham and Fred Rogers are part of my prayers for, you know, dead Protestants.
While we cannot
Who else is praying for the repose of their souls?
While we cannot start a
Their
cultus,
own people aren't.
While we cannot start a cultus for these people, by all means, seek their intercession. Because these are, if our understanding is correct, these are people who have now come to the fullness of knowledge in Christ and have been cleansed of any misgivings that they might have had in their earthly lives.
Won't they be surprised?
But yes, I can't insist that my great aunt, who, you know, totally is, you know, at least the superest holiest person that I personally have known offhand.
All right, so
So
here's how this game's gonna work. I'm gonna give you an activity.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you the information that I want to know. Mm-hmm. And you're going to give it to me. And we're going to see what kind of interesting answers we come up with.
Okay.
All right? So first off, we'll start with a very simple, relatively simple, fairly basic Catholic activity.
Okay.
You're going on pilgrimage.
Mm-hmm.
You can take with you up to 3 saints. What pilgrimage site are you going to go to? And who are you going to take with you?
Now, Nate has told us nothing about this besides we were playing a game, so we don't have like.
Yeah,
things.
they're working from blank here.
So if there's a lot of cutscenes, it's because it was us like just going for 5 minutes.
Okay, so I am going to walk the Camino.
All right.
To Santiago de
I was
Compostela.
hoping I'd get one of those.
With Santiago.
Of course.
As long as I've got him, I'll take his brother John.
They'll call down lightning when it's...
Yes, we'll see if the two of them still want to call down lightning as we pass through Spanish villages.
They'll call it across the sky. They'll be like, look, it's a neat effect.
Yeah. And for third, I am going to go with Saint Maximilian Kolbe, who in his own time was quite the world traveler.
All right.
Although I feel like he'll really kick my butt on the Santiago.
I gotta say,
keep trucking.
I really like the idea of going on a pilgrimage with the Sons of Thunder. I imagine some really amazing conversations.
It's mostly just them still saying, "I'm the best," right?
We will assume that there are no language barriers, given that we're bending space and time.
Yeah.
There are no language barriers here.
And of course, they're no longer vying to see who's the best because now they're saints, so they're perfected in charity.
Exactly.
But they're still brothers, so they still fight. And it's great.
Yes.
So we're going on pilgrimage. Who are you going with?
I think I would go to the Holy Land.
All right.
Hard to beat that.
Yeah.
Of course, I need to take Mary.
Uh-huh.
Because she knows where everything is.
Because she knows where everything is.
She kept all these things in her heart.
She's going to show you where all the good spots were.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not where that happened. It happened over here.
And then, to mix it up, Martha, one of the few non-Marys in the New Testament, because she's going to be great on the itinerary. She's going to be like, okay, so we went here and here.
First we're doing
here,
this,
and
then we're doing this, and then we do... Oh, she's great at it. She's so organized.
Yeah.
And then John, because he's going to get us there fast. Much faster than Peter would.
So much faster. See, this is what I'm imagining happening on our pilgrim is John runs ahead. The rest of us just keep plodding along. We catch up to him, then he runs ahead, and the rest of us keep plodding along.
Plus, he was one of the few that was at all the important things. So he could be like, oh, no, this is not where the Transfiguration took place. It's actually this mount over here.
No, it's over there.
Here, let me run to it. I'll put some lightning down at the exact location.
He's just gonna drop a pin on the map. Eh?
Yeah.
Do you want us to call down lightning from heaven?
No.
Yes, I do on this occasion.
I just imagine the frustration of the Lord. No. Have you been listening at all?
All right. Question number 2, or location number 2. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have a dinner party.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a pretty normal thing to do.
It seems like a pretty normal thing to do.
Okay.
You can have a total of 5 guests. So up to 4 saints, plus 1 living person, but does not have to one non-saint person, right?
Okay.
So theoretically, doesn't have to be living, but
a non-canonized saint.
A non-canonized saint. Mostly because I assume for a nice dinner party you want to get conversation, and if you just had a bunch of saints, you'd get good conversation, but it'd be fairly homogenous.
All right, here we go.
All right.
To dinner party, you can't have a dinner party without St. Thomas Aquinas.
Oh, I forgot one part.
Okay.
As far as like main course.
Yeah.
What do you have?
Oh, good Lord, man.
How many questions are you asking here?
So dinner for Mike includes the bull moose.
The dumb ox.
The dumb ox, that's what it is.
Yes.
No, I could still pick Teddy Roosevelt as my... So the bull moose could still be there. We'll see what happens in the fullness of time. You know what? Throw him in. I got Thomas Aquinas. I got Theodore Roosevelt. I got Francis of Assisi. He's not going to eat a lot. John the 23rd. He's got the fat jokes.
All right.
Pier Giorgio Frassati.
All right.
We'll play billiards afterwards.
Yeah.
And we are having pot roast.
Pot roast, okay. That'll work. I can see that. I really kind of want to see those saints.
St. Thomas Aquinas, St. Francis of Assisi, St. John the 23rd. The Italians are bringing it strong. Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati, soon to be saint, and for variety, the bull moose himself, Theodore Roosevelt. Possibly the most American person who ever lived. 4 Italians, 2 Americans, and a pot roast. It's going to be great. What is it, prosciutto? No, pot roast.
Yes, all the Italians are looking at the Americans just like, oh, great, I love this. And all the Italians are looking at going, what is this? This is a big chunk of meat.
Listen, the size of St. John the 23rd and the size of St. Thomas Aquinas, I'm confident they won't ask too many questions.
All right. Okay. Jess, if you can compose yourself after all that laughter.
Okay.
Oh.
Great suggestion, Nate. Bull moose.
These things just come to me sometimes.
All right. I'm going to go with a pizza party because everyone can find something they like with pizza.
Love it.
All right.
And because you want fun conversation, I'm going to go with St. Clare.
Okay.
St. Hildegard van Bingen.
All right.
He knows all the things.
St. Julian.
Okay.
Joan of Arc.
Okay.
Lots of visionaries. St. Christina of the Astonishing, even though she's not going to eat anything. She's just going to hover over in the corner.
All right.
But no one there smells bad except possibly you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she won't be conversing with you.
No one there stinks of sin except for the hostess.
Maybe we get an anchovy pizza. At which point I'll send it over to your table because I heard Aquinas loves sardines.
Okay.
I had an anchovy pizza once. Even after you pick them off, it's poisoned the whole thing. Oh.
All right. So we've been having a good time. We went on pilgrimage. We had a nice dinner party. The third and final stop on our journey. We're going to a rock concert. Doesn't have to be rock. It can be. We're going to a concert.
You're going to a popular music concert. Not like a classical music concert.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's going to be loud. Mm-hmm. There's going to be lights and smoke and all the fun things.
A little Stonehenge.
Yeah, a little,
possibly
a little Stonehenge.
See, I'm just imagining when on the radio mix that one of my non-religious coworkers puts on. Every once in a while, they have P.O.D. or Skillet, and I'm like, why are they playing Christian music?
You have won you have won 4 tickets to the concert, so you can take 3 friends. Who are you going to go see, and which 3 of your saintly friends are you taking with you?
I'm going to go see the Aquabats because they are wholesome.
Okay.
My first thought was to go see the Mighty Mighty Bosstones because that means they're back together again. But they're going to swear a lot. So we'll go see the Aquabats. And I'm going to go with Blessed Carlo Acutis.
Okay, yeah.
St. Dominic Savio. And St. Maria Goretti. We're going with I'm the chaperone. I'm the chaperone. Yes. Of my little aqua cadets. My saintly aqua cadets.
You're taking your saintly youth group?
Yes. I'm taking the saintly youth group. Precisely. Because they will appreciate the Aquabats.
All right. Now, if I had time to study ahead of time, I'd go with one of the various rock stars, and then just pick a bunch of medieval women that were like visionaries.
So once again, St. Hildegard von Bingen.
Well, there's a number of ones where their visions were, I'm like, okay, if Freud saw this, he'd have a field day, so they would not mind. They'd be like, oh, yes, they're talking about sex in a way that actually implies this, thing otherwise.
Yeah. Their vision's like living Bosch paintings.
But I feel like I'm going to, super stretch out the requirements.
The rules regarding time and space, okay.
Because I would love to see Tolkien at a Led Zeppelin thing. So he spent his entire time trying to get Led Zeppelin to make more songs about the hobbits.
Alright, so Jess is going to a Led Zeppelin concert.
Given some of their music, I'm going to take St. Olga with us because she'll probably love, immigrant songs.
She comes from the land of the ice and snow, yeah.
And then for a third.
Yeah. Like, who rode a unicorn? Across like a rainbow.
You know what? Given he said that, I'm going to take St. Brennan, the one who found the New World, actually.
Say, Brendan the Navigator!
He won't like any of the music, but he'll be like, the geography is interesting.
Okay, alright.
Love it.
So, we hope you enjoyed this fun little interlude of a quiz show. If you did, go down below and tell us that you'd like to see more of it. Because I have more ideas. I can print. This is like having a printing press in my basement. I can make money all day here.
But it won't pass the test when I make a smiley face on it. On the part. It's supposed to be a picture of them in the side.
I can figure a way around that.
Well, Nate works on his watermarks.
Well, the watermarks are going to be the tricky bit. The watermarks are the tricky bit.
But like 50s and 100s have the on the far right.
Yep.
So when I take the pen,
the hologram part.
every once in a while I make a smiley face on the hologram.
Nice.
Like where are the eyes?
Anyways, as I was saying, go down below. Tell us if you like this. Maybe you.
Of course you liked it. Tell us what you liked about it.
Tell us what you like. Tell us that you like to see more quiz. Tell us that you like to see more quiz shows.
More Sons of Thunder jokes.
Yes.
That person is mine.
Perhaps. Yeah. So tell us whether or not you liked the quiz show format, and if so, what did you like about it? Perhaps while listening, you may have heard some saints' names come up that you would like to know more about.
Let us know which ones.
Let us know which ones. And while you're there, go and hit the like button and the subscribe button and that little bell next to it so that you get notified when new episodes like this come out.
Ring that bell.
And until next time, as always, remember to live your faith.
Love your faith.
And share that love.